Try not to screw it up this time. Well, to be fair, this is the third one. It's the first time I've screwed it up. So.
It is. The other two we managed in one take.
I know.
Never mind.
It's bound to end, wasn't it?
Hi guys, welcome to another one of our little short videos trying to answer the questions that you guys ask us. So today Josh asks us which supplement will best benefit a workout or best benefit my workout and will also help to support lean muscle growth. Now we've got a few kind of ones that we're going to talk about in a little bit of detail, and the first of those is creatine, and I'll let Matt kind of take over and tell you about some creatine.
Yeah, so creatine, without going too sciencey into it and trying to keep it as simple as possible, it's got the most evidence to support the fact that it actually works. Unlike a lot of the other stuff you read about and hear other people taking, it's got the most scientific evidence behind it to actually support it. Basically, it helps produce energy in your body as you're working out. It will also help in the recovery phase of it. If you do want me to go into more detail than that, just come and ask me in the gym and I'll spend about half an hour talking to you about what it actually does. It can make you hold a little bit more water as well. That is just a bit of a side effect that it does have that for some people. In terms of dosages, you're looking to 3 to 5 grams of creatine a day. You don't need to preload it, unlike a lot of the marketing stuff before it. Basically, they realise that it takes you forever to get through a packet, or a tub. So if they can make you get through it quicker, it's more money for them.
Yeah,
and if you take
genius,
too much,
genius marketing scam.
Yeah, exactly.
To get as much as possible in the system. Yeah,
and
three to 5 grams a day. That's all you need. Let it build up in the system over time. You won't feel its effects immediately, but over time it will benefit your workouts.
It's one of those ones. Try and take consistently every day. Try and aim for the same sort of time. So if you do want to incorporate it around your workout, if you're training at the same sort of times of the day, having it, say you train at 5 and you have it at 4, trying to be at 4 every day, it does have that effect. Make sure it is every day, not just on the 3 or 4 days you train. And if you feel like you're running to the loo a little bit more with a quite high dosage, just knock it down a little bit. Yeah, and make sure you don't go too much over 5, or you will be.
Yeah, you don't need loads of it. As Matt said, 3 to 5 grams a day. That's all you need. Maybe start with 3 grams, take it every single day, mix it into some water or something, or into your protein shake or whatever it is, and just take it like that and let it build up in the system, and you will begin to feel the benefit over time, both in your recoveries and in your actual workouts. Okay, so moving on to the next thing that might benefit you for a workout. So the only other real supplement that's got kind of conclusive evidence that it really will benefit you in a workout is caffeine, pretty much. And most of the time you find those either in a good strong coffee or in a pre-workout. Now, obviously there are tons of pre-workouts out there that have got all sorts of rubbish in them, BCAAs and not that creatine's rubbish, but they throw creatine into these pre-workout shakes, and every other supplement under the sun at some point will be thrown into some sort of pre-workout supplement as well. None of them are necessary or particularly kind of proven to be effective for your actual workout, and that's why you're taking that pre-workout shot, to give you a boost of energy and a little bit of a benefit for your workout. Now, in general, I know both me and Matt are kind of the opinion that if you're needing to take a pre-workout every single time you come to the gym, every single time you go for a workout, then chances are good you need to evaluate your workout routine along with your rest routine, because you really find that you just don't have the energy to do a workout unless you take that pre-workout shot or that really strong coffee. Then you're not getting enough rest, and your body is telling you you're not getting enough rest. That's why you feel so tired. Workout, if you come to the gym and you want to do a really big workout, you're just feeling in the mood to absolutely smash a huge workout out of the park, then yeah, take a pre-workout shot and give yourself a bit more energy. But otherwise, if you're taking one every single day, then yeah, you probably do need to kind of look at your daily routines around that.
You become too reliant on it.
Yeah. And again, over time, you begin to build an intolerance to the amount of caffeine that you're having, which means you then need to have more as well for it to give you that same stimulant effect. The other thing, ignore all of the TikTok viral videos about chugging pre-workout powder. It's just gross. Mix it in with some water. It's how it's designed to be taken. Either get those shots or no, it's all right. Go for it.
I was going to say, well, most of the ingredients that are actually in the pre-workouts need to interact with water to actually work. So for them to actually get activated, they need to be dissolved in water.
Yeah.
That's how they work.
Yeah. So get yourself a bottle, or if you've forgotten one, just come and ask us. We can give you a glass and a spoon. You can stir it in and drink it that way. But don't be chugging pre-workout powder dry. The
only other thing to watch out with the pre-workouts, is Don mentioned it already, is quite a lot of them do contain creatine. So if you are having pre-workouts and dosing yourself on creatine, make sure you're still only having your 3 to 5 grams. Most of the pre-workouts have about 3 grams in them. So just bear that in mind if you're taking both.
Yeah. In terms of workouts and supplements for benefiting your workout, we really don't want to go into kind of suggesting you take this, that, or the other, because for 99.99% of the population, you probably don't need massive amounts of supplements to benefit your workout.
They're called supplements for a reason.
Yes, and it's a brilliant marketing investment for companies to try and get people to think they need to take them. So we don't really think there's kind of really anything else to talk about to benefit your workouts. And certainly nothing with enough scientific evidence to suggest, we really need to tell you guys about this one because it will definitely work. So we're going to move on to kind of potential supplements that might help you with your lean muscle growth.
Yes, the main one for that is obviously your protein. And now the current research says at the minute that it's about 1.6 grams per kilo of body weight that you need to be taking in, or is the maximum you can take in during a day for it to be effective. But that research changes every now and again, and the current thought is 1.6, and any more than that, it comes into a bit of a diminishing return. But it obviously depends a little bit on how you are and how you take that protein in as well. Obviously, the best way is to do it through your diet. But if you can't hit those totals through your diet, then the next best thing is to do your protein shakes. Whey isolate is usually the better one to go for. Quite often it works out to be a little bit cheaper as well than some of the other ones, but it is the better one to
which you can get discounted through Anytime Fitness Connect, the members benefit website page. We get a discount for MyProtein, just telling you that you can get it discounted through that website. There are others available. But like Matt said, for most people, again, you should be able to kind of meet your targets if you are kind of trying to track the amount of protein that you're intaking. You should be able to meet most of that through your natural diet. If you are really struggling to, because of what whether it's lifestyle or whatever, and a protein shake is really convenient. It can be a convenient way of getting 20 grams of protein without adding 20-30 extra calories, or 200-300 extra calories as well. We would generally suggest isolate proteins like whey isolate, just because it doesn't come with all of the extra carbs and fats that, again, you probably don't need or want if you're going for lean muscle growth. If you're going for maximum gains, then you may want to get some more energy in there with some more carbs and fats. No, go for it.
There are a lot of other protein sources out there as well. So if for whatever reason you can't have the whey isolates or anything like that, whether it's diet, whether you're trying vegan or vegetarianism or whatever it is you're trying, or if you're just lactose intolerant and stuff like that, there are a lot of other different versions out there. There's like soy proteins and other bits and pieces for you to use as well if you need to.
Yeah, but basically the one thing that you want to be looking for really in terms of muscle growth, whether it's lean muscle growth or just mass bulking, is your protein, and making sure that you're getting enough of it to kind of help with muscle repair and with muscle growth on top of that. Obviously, when it comes to sort of looking at lean muscle growth, then you want to be, in general, tracking the calories that you're taking in as well, making sure that you're not overeating, so that you keep that leanness and just build a little bit extra muscle. I think that pretty much covers most of what we were going to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, if you want any more information or anything like that, just come in and ask one of us, and we'll sit down and we'll have a chat with you about different bits and pieces.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Best thing to do in general when it comes to supplements is keep it simple. It is really easy to get lost in the quagmire of advertising and marketing that is the supplement industry. But if you do want any advice, even if you've bought something and you want our opinion on it or whatever, then feel free to give us a shout. Thanks very much.